Hit the button.
Welcome to Socially Distanced and Mentally Exhausted, the podcast. A daily look at married life in quarantine with Rick Rush and his wife, Jen. And now, here are Rick and Jen.
What up? Welcome to the second day of week 10 of quarantine married life with your host, Kelly and Ryan. We should introduce ourselves by a different name every day. Tomorrow will be the Captain and Tennille.
Oh, good grief. Okay. You just surprised me with that.
I'm Fantasia Barrino.
No, not going to
You don't like that one?
I'll stick with Rick and Jen. I think we're good on that.
Well, that is our government names.
Yeah, true story.
So, how was your day today?
I had a great day today.
Did you vote?
Of course I did.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Yes, with my mask.
You didn't want him to see.
I'm going to be honest, okay? First off, voting, they moved it from one end of my voting place to another.
Oh, my goodness. All the way down from one end of the school to the other?
The problem was there's only really one way to get up to the doors, and that is a staircase. And two of the people running were at the bottom of the staircase. So first off, that was not social distancing.
Well, I thought that they're supposed to be a certain distance away from the front door of the polling place anyway. I thought it's like
they are
600 yards or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I feel certain.
I just made that number up, by the way.
I know, but if there's a rule about that, they met it. I'm just saying the way I needed to get to the door, they were too close to me. And I did not like that. And I had a mask on, and I was thinking, then this lady was in front of me. She got out of her car before me, and she wanted to stop and talk to them. So then basically I had like 1 foot of room instead of 6 feet. So for the queen of coronavirus over here, I was not happy about that.
The prices we pay for our freedom.
Rickus. Come on now. But anyway.
I had to walk all the way to the other end of the school.
No, I didn't. I had to walk too close to people that I didn't want to walk close to, and they had no masks on.
Is it because you don't like old people?
No, these were people that were
running.
Yes.
Is it because you don't like politicians?
No.
Did you say, look, social distance, wear a mask, you'll get my vote. If not.
No, I did not say that, but
I'm voting for your competitor.
Yeah. No, but I really.
Did you,
I stood there and just stared at them and hoped they would get the point, but they didn't. So I just.
Did you vote against anybody you didn't like?
Maybe. By casting my vote for someone I was in favor of, I did vote against someone.
Were you really in favor of them, or you just didn't like the other person?
Yes, I do my research, Rickus. I do my research. So I make sure when I cast my vote, I know who I'm.
And it not just for people that are going to govern us. Refrigerators, cameras.
Well,
planters.
That is our duty, to be informed. So, yes.
Well, I had to go finally get new glasses today. I
was getting very nervous. I didn't even know if you should be driving.
And they don't have them yet. These are all still scratched up.
Oh, good.
It's been 3 years.
Two more weeks of me being scared.
Yeah, no, about 5 days. So I was close enough to the radio station that I decided to go pick up my mail at the radio station.
So when was the last day you actually were there?
The weekend before March 14th to pick up my mail. Yeah. I've been there once or twice since then, but didn't think about mail. But they had a whole table stacked up with things that I'd gotten in the mail. So I thought it'd be fun to open those up here in just a few minutes.
Well, I also want to point out that the most exciting part of that when you came home was that you had also found 2 bottles of Clorox wipes.
Oh, shh.
What? So that was...
I may have stolen that.
No, those were from when you were cleaning your office. So
we'll go with that. Oh, my mom and dad's anniversary is tomorrow. They'll be married 49 years.
Gosh, I keep telling him it's today. I texted him happy anniversary again. Dang it.
And hopefully, I know they're going to love it, but I was reading that the 49th anniversary gift is a gold record plaque from Kane Brown celebrating his latest #1.
Oh, I mean, Eureka.
Lucky I got one of those in the mail today.
Glad you went there.
We'll get that over to y'all as soon as we unwrap it.
Yeah. Well, I am sorry, Dawn and Janet, that I thought your anniversary was the wrong day again when y'all just told me. It was sorry about that.
You know words, right? I mean, I know you know words, but I mean, like you have a pretty good grasp on definitions of words. Your vocabulary
Maybe,
seems
but
improved.
yesterday you really busted me with the 5th grader thing. So
Happy anniversary to Karen's parents too. They are at 59 years, which
Wow.
is the Luke Combs gold record for going platinum.
Wow. Okay. Back to the words.
All right. We're going to get to some of the weirdest words in the English language coming up in just a few minutes. I'm going to see if you know the definition of them. Plus, our question of the day today is, what was the first poster you ever purchased?
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this.
The first, I bought 2 at the same time. The first one was the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh.
And the second one was Sting. And I had these.
The singer or the wrestler?
The wrestler.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I had these tall sliding closet doors. And so Sting was on one.
You were still a child. I mean,
Warrior
you were, how old were you?
27.
I'm just kidding. I got him last Tuesday.
Yeah, no, I was a kid, but those were my posters. And every night I would go to sleep and I would look at Sting and the Ultimate Warrior.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, it was a crazy poster of the Ultimate Warrior because, I mean, he was crazy. But like when he had those 2 tight ribbons tied on his arms and his muscles were just bulging.
Like mine?
Exactly. You know what? That might be why I was so attracted to you.
Yeah.
Is all those nights of looking at the Ultimate Warrior.
Plus that first night on Meet the Teacher night, I was in tights and I had those ribbons and no shirt on and a mullet.
Yes.
And my face was painted. Yeah.
Yes. You know
that's
what?
right. Well, you know,
you did catch my
eye. I was covering up because people thought that my color was off that day. So I just painted my face that day. Inside joke. That's an inside joke. All right. So question of the day. What was the first poster you ever purchased? Mine, I don't know if I purchased it because I was just a kid, but the first poster I remember was a Dukes of Hazzard, General Lee poster. So, and I think that came with an album.
We didn't have cable, so I never got to watch that.
Yeah, that was just on regular TV.
I know.
That was regular, straight up CBS.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think my sisters even had posters, but I do remember when I went to college, there was this one movie I really loved, and they had a movie poster of it at Blockbuster, and the people at Blockbuster gave it to me. So, look at that.
I actually have an Ultimate Warrior banner I got in the mail yesterday, and a signed painting from Sting and Ric Flair.
Wow.
Well, this is just your day, Tim.
I mean, take a little trip down memory lane and look what you find out.
Did you ever go to any of those wrestling things they had at Miles Road Church?
Okay. Is this where?
It was up Miles Jameson Road in between Bacon's Bridge and Latson Road. There was a church back there, and they'd always bring like Nikita Koloff in.
Oh, I don't think I went to the King Street Palace and watched wrestling, and then
no, this was they would have come in to preach at the church. They weren't doing any.
Okay, well, one time I did go to one where Jerry the King Lawler, I think, was he had become saved, and I remember I could not wait to go. And we sit down, and he's like, "If y'all think I'm going to be telling wrestling stories, you're wrong." And I was like, "Dang, yes!" I'm like, "Dude, I already go to church 3 times a week. I did not come to hear you talk about Jesus. I came to hear you tell some wrestling stories." So yeah, no. Sorry, Lord, and to my family, they're probably so disappointed.
Ultimate Warrior wouldn't have done that to you. He'd have ripped his shirt off and.
Oh, Stephanie says Michael Jackson. Oh, that girl does love some Michael Jackson. I love it.
Sean Cassidy.
Oh,
was he Partridge Family?
Yeah.
He dead?
I'm not sure.
Yep. All right, we'll keep those coming in, and
yes, more posters. I love this. This is like insight into people. It's like therapy.
We're going to open up my mail here in just a second, but first we want to get to what's trending
right now. Wow. Okay.
What is going on in the world, Jennifer?
Well, a little bird told me that Chris Cuomo accidentally was caught naked in the background of one of his wife's Zoom videos.
Look at this. You think that's him? Or do you think that's Sean Cassidy?
I have no idea. And at first it took me a sec to realize what I was looking at. And I was like, dear Lord, he's putting it up. But
yeah, he's doing yoga. I mean, that's his wife.
is.
She's doing yoga. And
Yeah.
it was a video, though. So he was walking around. It's just a screenshot of the video that our intern got for us.
Mm-hmm. Why not be free? So, yep. If you thought you've seen it all, seen too much of Chris Cuomo, well,
you haven't seen nearly enough.
Well, I think probably.
That might be me. Hell, you were.
That does look a lot like you. Let me see if it's got the ribbons around the
because you're doing yoga. Is that downward dog? You like
that?
doing?
Is, yeah.
I think that's me. Who was in our backyard? Damn, Instagram.
Rickus. So yeah, there you go. Also, I have to say, Bill and Ted, their movie trailer came back out. So if you are my age, we all watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yep.
And today the trailer came out for their new movie.
Bill and
Face
Ted's
the
Excellent
Music.
Adventure 2.
Face the Music. No, there already is a number 2. This is number 3.
Is it them as Bill and Ted, or are they taking on serious roles?
No, they're Bill and Ted.
And what's this one called?
Face the Music.
We
So
are
they go
running out of
into
crap
the
to watch on
future.
Netflix.
I don't think it's going to be on Netflix. I guess it has to be. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
For you to see it, it will
Wow.
have to be because you're not going to a movie theater.
True story.
You ain't go to church.
Also correct.
All right. Is that what's trending?
That's it. Come on. You're supposed to be in charge of this show.
Well, I drifted off for a second.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm
It's
trying
hard
to-
being the
I'm
only
trying
talent.
to figure out
It
if
is
that's
really
me or
hard.
not. I mean, that does look a lot like me.
Yes, that looks.
Since
just
quarantine,
like
you know, now that I've dropped all that weight.
Well, I am proud of you for that.
Yeah, but I can't. My glasses are all scratched up.
Well, you can't have it all, hun.
I do have a couple of stories. I think you'll like these.
I thought you were going to ask me about words.
It's coming up.
Oh.
If you only had a brain.
This wasn't me. Man hospitalized with dead fish lodged in his butt.
Is that a Florida man?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Happened over in China.
Wow. Maybe he had an accident. I don't even know how that could happen.
It's like that Seinfeld. One in a million shot, Doc.
Yeah. I mean, I just keep having a cartoon in my mind where he slips and somehow lands on a
Well,
fish.
doctors asked him how he got that fish up his cabinet, and the man said, at first he said, he accidentally sat on it. He said, do you think I'm some kind of idiot? That's what the medic said, because they knew you just don't sit on a fish and it goes up your dookie chute.
Rickus, tushy.
So it was jammed up there pretty good, doctor
Oh,
said.
bless.
So.
Wow. Okay.
And you're worried about me with my cholesterol. This guy had
All right.
had tilapia hanging out his. And
I mean, the show has taken a turn.
well, we
Florida
have
man.
to. We're
A Florida
branching
man.
out. No, this guy's from India.
Oh,
He inserted a 2-foot-long cell phone cord into that little hole in his.
manly parts.
Yeah.
This makes me. It makes me think back to the conversation that my sister had with her boyfriend at the time when she was like, "What are you thinking about?" And he's like, "Well, tell me first." And she was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about peace and da da da." And
Yeah.
she said, "What are you thinking about?" And he said, "I'm thinking about if my hands will fit around that pole." That brings me back to that. All of a sudden, I think the man was probably just looking around,
You think he's bored?
and he just started thinking,
Maybe he
could
thought
I do this?" And he did it.
he's just looking to plug that phone charger in somewhere.
My gosh.
He finally
Please
ended up going to the
move
ER, suffering pain. Doctors soon discovered that cell phone accessory that was causing the discomfort was in his bladder, and then he had
What?
inserted it. And it took him 5 days to get up the courage to go.
Oh my gosh. He must have been in terrible shape at that point.
They had to cut him open and pull the cord out. 2-foot-long charging cable. I mean, that's one
That
way
is-
to
I don't even
keep
have a
people
wing, and
from
that is
asking
really
you to
gross
borrow
me out.
your phone charger.
Well, that's the truth.
Well,
What
yeah,
is
you know
wrong
what?
with you?
You know what?
Oh, bless his
Never
heart.
mind. Oh, I think I've got a picture of the fish. Yep, there he is.
No, Rickus, no. Oh my gosh. I can tell you're on vacation. You have really
Yeah.
found some doozies today.
Yeah, this may be. That's right.
Wow.
All right, we're going to get to weird words here in just a second. Right now, though, we want to open up some. Yeah, that's right, fella. Tim, the intern, can turn that down if you would. Thank
Yeah. Thank you, Tim.
We appreciate I mean, when you're asking people to work off college credit, it's hard to, you know. Well, what do you want to dive into first down there? Let's see what we got.
Okay, present time. Here we go.
So, okay, if you're just joining the live broadcast.
Let's see here. Well, first off, I did hear that sometimes on Instagram, people just open packages of things. Like,
Well, we're about to do it.
We're about to. Oh, man.
What happened? Well, you're still on the air, so don't cuss or anything just because your thing came unplugged. Well, hand me something.
Well, okay, first, you got a terrible towel.
Yeah, this is, let's see, this is from John Langston. He sings the song, Now You Know.
Oh, great day in the morning. Okay, this is heartache medication, and I thought, oh, what could be in it? Oh, my gracious.
What is it?
Patron.
Oh, that's it.
Woo! For Taco Tuesday. I don't know what to do with that, but and a little shot glass with Jack Daniels Tennessee apple. Well, I know some friends that'll like
So that is to celebrate John Party's heartache medication.
That is what some
So that
do.
song is is already, I think, off the charts now. So that's how long it's been since I mean, we still play it, but it's not the new one. All right, so dig in there.
Here we go.
Open that up.
Oh, what could this be? This also feels like some form of alcohol. What
Trust me, country singers send a lot of alcohol.
Wow.
That's why I had to lie to Toby Keith that time about being an alcoholic.
That is right.
Remember? You remember?
That.
I knew he was going to make me drink, and I don't drink, so I had to pretend to be an alcoholic so Toby wouldn't make me drink. It's the first time anybody's ever lied about being an alcoholic.
Well, true story. Okay, here we go. Yep.
What is it?
This says Justin Moore. This is
Hold up to your
Nashville
camera.
IPA. I don't know what IPA means, but someone probably does. We got to get rid of this stuff because I don't want Bradley or his friends trying to get any ideas.
Well, it's got Justin Moore. The name of Justin Moore's song is
Nashville IPA.
That's Reasons Why We Drink.
Oh.
That's why we drink.
Oh, okay.
You know that one? So careful now. What was that?
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
What is that? The alcohol? Maybe we can make some hand sanitizer out of it.
Oh, praise! That's a great idea.
Yeah, our hand sanitizer is made out of Patron. I know my cousin Leonard will be over here now. Y'all got any more of that hand sanitizer?
Special hand sanitizer.
I guess.
Okay.
You see anything we can give my parents for their 49th anniversary? We got anything yet?
Let's take a peek. Oh, this is from Lee Bryce.
Oh, well, nice of Lee to send me something.
And it is a little Yeti. That is cute. Look at that.
Let me see that.
There you go, Rickus.
Oh, this is fairly new then because he has. Oh no, that was Rumor.
Oh, is that an old song?
Yeah, he's got another song out now.
Well, how about that?
I appreciate that, Lee.
Okay, I have a feeling this can.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. You're getting a Lee Bryce Yeti.
Okay, my microphone's just driving me bananas. I can't.
You want me to open it?
Yes.
I got a Yeti.
Let's do something with this.
We should probably give some of this stuff on the air. All right. Let's see.
Well, remember when we tried to give away toilet paper and we never ever gave it to the gal? So let's.
It's because we used it. This is from.
Here's a knife. Oh, he is so manly. He does not need a knife. Rickus.
Let's see here.
Somebody's having a little squirreling moment.
This is from Xfinity.
Oh, I was like, oh, we've been waiting on that.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, so you could drink some more water. I love it.
More water. Let's see why they sent it to me. Let's see.
That's why we drank. There you go.
We thank you for being a part of the influencer program and talking about and blah, blah, blah. And we like you to talk about us. Well, we like your products. We
Especially
love the
voice
Xfinity
remote.
X Fun.
Okay.
DVR.
One more present and then let's move it along. And
Well, we got a whole bag full of crap.
nobody wants us to keep opening these things.
There's got to be some. What is that? Who's that from?
I'm not sure. I'm just
Well, look
gonna
on
wait
the front
be
and see.
surprised. Nobody come over for Christmas because this guy. It's from Grand Records. Does that help you?
Nope.
Okay. Well then, how about that? All right. Oh,
What is
okay. I don't know, but I thought it was a cheeseburger. something that looked like a cheeseburger.
What is it?
It's from Tennille. It's like a little candle. This is awesome.
Who's that from?
Tennille Arts.
Oh, well, that's good. Remember, we talked to her not too long ago.
Yep.
My parents going to love that for their anniversary.
Yes, they will. So, yep. Okay.
Down in there?
All right, Rickus.
Oh, I want to do, let's see.
A big unveiling.
I really should go check my mail more.
I think so.
Oh, I do like this.
What is it?
Luke Combs celebrating
Wow.
in recognition of your contribution and partnership of Luke Combs' record-breaking album. This one's for you.
Well, that's great. Huh?
Congratulations, Luke Combs.
Yep.
Parents are going to love that. It will be prominently displayed somewhere in the living room near those collectible Budweiser Steins.
There you go. Everybody's got their own flair. Well, now we can give them this beer to go with them. Just and more.
Is he wearing a full-size hat on that thing? Let me hold it. He should wear a little kid hat.
No, he should not. He likes the big hat. That's fine. Maybe
And-
he has a big brain.
Yeah, well. And he rides a full-size horse, too.
Yes. Well, you don't have to be so
I'm
mean-spirited.
not being
He
mean-spirited.
can't help that he's short.
Question of the day today. What was your first poster? Sam Hazelton, J.J. Watt.
I don't even know who that is. Is that
Football
terrible?
players, football players.
Oh, okay.
Bob Sanders says those are all yard sale items. I would beg to differ. I think they'll be Christmas gifts for the outlying family members, cousins.
Or you,
and-
Bob. Now you ruined the surprise.
Here, Bob.
No, I'm going to keep that.
Oh, you want the?
Yeah.
Never mind,
Yeah.
Bob.
The candle, though, we might be able to part
You can
with.
get that John Langston towel. Now you know. All right, you ready
Okay.
for words? Weird words?
Yes, I'm ready.
What do you think argle bargle means?
Wow. And it's hyphenated?
Ba-da-ba-da. It was when I copied and pasted it.
Okay. Argle bargle.
Argle bargle. They got in. I can hear them. They're argle bargling.
Do you have a sentence that I could at least have some context? Or
They're argle bargling. I can hear them. They seem
Arguing?
unhappy. Yep.
A loud argument. Okay. I've never heard of that.
Smell fungus.
Oh, man. I mean, there have been many times where
No,
during
has
the
nothing to do with that.
quarantine where I'm like, well, I smell fungus in here.
No,
It's
no,
you.
it has nothing to do with when I bathe or not.
Okay, well, I don't know. A pessimist. Okay.
Lick
Lick
spittle.
spittle.
Lick spittle.
So spittle.
He is that dude there is a lick spittle. And
I mean, I would think it's a negative connotation, right?
Mhm.
Because spittle is that stuff that gets stuck in the lips when your mouth is dry, and
yeah, and
so a lick spittle.
lick
Yeah.
spittle probably involves a one of your coworkers.
Why don't you just show it to me? A butt kisser. A
Last,
lick spittle. Well,
last
okay.
one.
Yeah, I didn't know any of those.
What's your
I
job
don't-
again?
I don't think you can say that this has any reflection on my level
Being-
of intelligence.
No, I
because
think
you purposely.
But I'm just saying you're a
tried to
literacy.
find
You're a literacy specialist.
for children.
Well, they ought to know
But
Wabbit.
again,
Do they know Wabbit?
I did ask you for some context, and that does have to do with my job.
Yeah,
A wabbit.
a Wabbit. It has nothing to do with Elmer Fudd.
Okay.
Not a Wascally Wabbit. It's
Well, then
just
I
like if I came to you and said,
Well, why don't you just show me the definition because
All right,
I don't
then.
know it.
exhausted.
Yes, I am a wabbit.
I was
right
trying
now.
to give you context clues so you could redeem yourself.
Yeah, well, good try. So, would you say I'm wabbit? Like I'm exhausted, or would you say, yeah, I would have to.
Yeah,
be
I'm
adjective.
wabbit. I'm wabbit
Oh yeah, I'm not going to be saying that.
because you're a smell fungus. That's the
Well,
reason.
You're a something spittle.
Argle.
Lick
We're about
spittle.
to have an argle bargle.
Yeah, you're a lick spittle. So there.
All right.
Okay.
Is that everything I had on my list?
I believe it was, my sweet.
Yeah.
And now that we've got tequila, beer, candles, we got a big night ahead of us.
That's right. Somebody's going to get pregnant.
Not this gal.
Lick spittle. What the hell's wrong
Thanks
with
for
me?
listening to Socially Distanced and Mentally Exhausted with Rick Rush and his wife Jen.
Yep.
The recorded podcast of their daily Facebook Live. To be a part of the conversation, join their Facebook Live. It's at Rick Rush 1. That's RICRUSH, the number 1.